So, that was probably the most embarrassing misread that I've done yet. So, the name on the order is Hannah. And I went in there asking for Havana. Come on, admit it. You've done something like that before, too. Maybe not quite that bad, but I forget all the ones I've had. I've had some pretty basic ones. Thank you, thank you. Halfway there. That's probably not the worst one I'm ever going to mess up in my life, but just... So, the guy's like, can I see it? And I'm in there messing with, order not ready yet. I'm like, yeah, show it. He takes a second, and then he looks up at me, takes another second, like, Hannah. Yeah, that's definitely Hannah. He must have been thinking I was drinking or something. If I ever get that guy again, I'm going to intentionally misread the next name. And see if I can get a smile out of him next time. Havana. I know I'm dyslexic, but that one was just not paying attention. And only partial dyslexia. It's not like full-on dyslexia. The only difference is, as long as I'm paying attention, it never really gets me. There is a crack in my windshield that I didn't know I had. There are some names where I just figure it's better to show the employee than try to pronounce it. And half the time, their response is, yeah, I don't know either. It was something that kind of started in the early 2000s. Parents started making up new names. Instead of naming their kids a traditional, Mike, John, whatever, they started making up stuff. Now, some things are, foreign names that are translated. I'm not picking on those. I'm talking about the names that are truly created by the parents. I saw one a couple of days ago that it was spelled Theirry. And I looked at that the first time like, boy, I'd go towards Terry if I was guessing. I don't know. Like, this could go a couple of ways. Yeah. The employee looked at it, he's like, Terry? Like, I don't know. That's my best guess. All right, we're going with Terry. Here's Terry. It's a conversation of absolutely no consequence whether we pronounce the guy's name right. I'm going to leave this at the door and never talk to the guy. I'm never going to have to say his name. But there have been some where, you have to hand it to the customer, and I like to confirm the name. So one of my get-arounds to that, by asking, what was the name on the order? And, making them say it. It's also a way to learn how to pronounce names you're not sure if you have right. Anyway, this name mistake with Hannah, Havana... it's a lesson that's going to force me to pay more attention because that was truly embarrassing. Granted, I shrugged it off pretty quick, but still, the way that guy looked at me was hilariously embarrassing. But anyway, I digress. Moving on. Give this to Havana. Jeez. I only left this clip in to comment on how awkward these steps are to walk up. Now this first little one is a normal step, but these longer ones, they're not long enough to take 2 full steps. You either have to take an awkward long step, or like 2 baby steps. Also, if you look at the top of each step, other than the bottom one, they're not level. They're at a downward angle, and if you compare the parked car in front of me to them, you can tell they're not right. I don't know if they formed them that way intentionally or what happened. Anyway, you'd want them angled up almost if it was slippery or icy. You didn't want him this way because he just would continue to slide down if you start slipping. Anyway, when you see me walk down, it's the same thing. It's like, what in the world were they thinking with this stupidity? Somebody didn't think this through. Anyway, I only left that in just so I could comment about it. Thank you for watching. Hope you learned something. I would say like, share, and subscribe, but honestly, I don't think these videos are worth sharing yet. If you liked it, that's cool. I hope to see you back for the next one. Drive safe out there.